This is going to be a quick message, but it's been since March 16th, 2020 that I have went to work teaching music in front of students. Well, today, August 24th, 2020, I get to do it once again. I know safety protocols have got to be in full effect today and this school year. I'm excited for it. I'm getting ready to head out the door, and I will blog with you again after school. Take care, everyone. Be safe. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Sorry for the short little message there this morning. I just had to get out the door. The way that my high school is doing it now, because of taking precautions of COVID-19, once all the high school students in grades like 9 through 12 get done eating breakfast and whatnot, they will report to our first star classes and just stagger there and just, hang out in our first star classes as well. So that's what we got going on as far as the first star is concerned. I am a class sponsor, so we had class meetings, so I only had about 30 minutes at most with my high school band, just to go over the handbook and everything with everybody. I wanted to play a little bit because, I hadn't made music in 5 months with kids. So we played a couple, 2-3 songs just so that we can make some music. Obviously tomorrow we are going to play a little bit, but then we are going to focus on marching. We're marching in a local fair, and I have to get in contact with the fair board to see if we're on to march in the parade and whatnot. And then my junior high band class was about 40 minutes long. We just went over the syllabus and just played just long tones, just see where everybody was at. Obviously, we're going to play more tomorrow, but we tried to assign seats and everything, and I stressed it that all your seats are going to be the same regardless, okay? Then I think one of my favorite classes of the day was my 7th grade choir. I had overall engagement with them. I was really impressed. I have some talent with that 7th grade group, and I think if I can just keep it up and just keep those 7th graders busy during that time, then we shouldn't have too many issues. Okay? And then my choir classes at the high school. My 4th hour choir only had 4. I have a junior and 3 freshmen. But then my 5th hour, I had quite a few juniors and seniors and sophomores, and obviously people that have been in choir with me, with my predecessors before. So we were running over the sight reading factory, sight reading exercises. We were just doing unison today, just simply because of the fact that we have sight reading. Okay, that's just a daily part of our instruction as music teachers. So I only had I want to say 15 minutes to get everything packed. I disinfected all the chairs for the most part. We have a band student that is disinfecting the whole school today, so that is a good sign. I think that is in the process of getting done as I speak. So I went to the elementary school this afternoon, and I had a talk with all the 6th graders, try to pep them up a little bit. Tomorrow, for those that want to pursue in testing mouthpieces, they're going to come in groups of 3 or 4. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to have a shift from 2 to 2:15, 2:15 to 2:30, 2:30 to 2:45, and then if I absolutely have to, 2:45 to 3 o'clock. Because that wasn't done during the spring semester last year. Obviously, the coronavirus took a big part in that, but I'll get it figured out at some point. And I made copies of the national anthem, the arrangement that the choir's doing. I didn't have enough copies, which I felt bad for all of the students that didn't have copies, but it is what it is. So with that, I can say that, well, except for some issues with like attendance, I know this was the first day. I think I got the chunks of my grading system and attendance figured out. I think. Now, don't quote me on that, but I'm gonna get all that figured out. With that being said, I have to get ready to work out, and I'll vlog with you guys again in the morning. Take care. Welcome back, everyone. I apologize for not vlogging yesterday. I've just been busy with things. Just going through syllabuses, making sure students turn them in, and trying to organize t-shirt order forms. So that's what I'm doing this morning with the high school choir, is getting the t-shirt order form ready to go. There is a Wednesday meeting, so some of my band students are going to be gone this morning because of that. And we're either going to play half the time or march half the time or do all of one. Our first home football game is next Friday night, and I just want to make sure we are as ready as possible. So I did test my beginners yesterday, and out of those I want to do band, I think I have a pretty balanced instrumentation so far. Although I will say that I'm going to have the idea of them writing down what instrument they feel like it's their first or second choice. That way I get a full balanced group. So anyway, I'm going to let you go here so I can get started, and we'll talk to you a little bit. Hey, you're back. It is Wednesday night, and it's been a very, very good week. I'm trying to figure things out a little bit. Just being in a new situation with new students and everything else. I kind of had to figure things out, but for the most part, I'm getting to know some of the kids pretty well. And here are some highlights from today and from yesterday that I wanted to highlight to you. So yesterday at the elementary school was beginning band mouthpiece testing day. And I had about 16 or 17 sixth graders test on a mouthpiece, a woodwind mouthpiece or a brass mouthpiece, or they tried percussion. So they tried like rhythm tag on snare drum and see if they could find the beat. And today I was over at the elementary school talking with some of the same sixth graders, and I encouraged them to write their top instrument based off what they tested, what they felt like was their top choice, and what they felt like was their second choice. So then I went back through this whole list, and I listed the number one recommendation for an instrument based off of what I feel like I'm going to have a balanced group with. So as far as I know, I'm going to have 2 or 3 flutes, 1 or 2 clarinets, 1 alto saxophone, a couple baritones and trombones. I'm going to have 1 or 2 percussion, maybe 3. I really don't want to have to, put so many on one instrument because, when they get to high school band in a few years, we're going to have a balanced instrumentation, which, for the most part, what I got right now. I got a flute player, that's a senior, and I got some clarinet players, I got 2 or 3 trumpet players, I got some trombones, I got a tuba player. That tuba player, is involved in other activities as well, but he is a very strong tuba player. I got 2 euphonium players, and I got a tenor sax player, and I got 1 alto sax player as well. I mean, my band is very balanced. And I got 4 or 5 percussionists back there in the percussion section so far, and it's going well. There's good leadership from the senior class, as far as leading the freshmen, and I think the leadership is just awesome, and it's amazing that they care for their underclassmen, and they care for positive experience. With my 7th grade chorus class, so far so good. I've just been doing a lot of solfege work. I've been doing a sightseeing exercise with them or two a day. We've taught some songs by rote, but I eventually need to get some sheet music in front of them. So, for the most part, I'm working on the fundamentals. I'm going to do some music theory review with them. I'm thinking tomorrow I'm going to review key signatures with them. Or at least introduce key signatures. My high school choir classes, they're going well as well. I got some very strong singers in one particular section of high school choir. And today we actually tested the ranges of one section, and I was amazed to see the voice talent from my upperclassmen that have been in choir before, or haven't been in choir, but necessarily, have had some good musicianship skills through band. So I was very pleased with that as well. So I got 2 days left this week, and we're gonna have a pep band rehearsal tomorrow. We got our football game a week from Friday. At this point, I'm not really too concerned about marching right now, but I would be when it comes to our... Just leave you here. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, welcome back, everyone. This week has just been unbelievable. I'm having a lot of fun, and I have a lot of talent and good leadership. As I told you a couple days ago, I have some pretty good talent that I have inherited so far in our program, both in choir and in band. The leadership in particular from the upperclassmen in band is just incredible. That there's a lot of positive energy in there, and the seniors want to help the underclassmen get a sense of an idea of what's going on in the high school band as far as this year is concerned. So today I passed out an arrangement of hand claps. We played the Paul Murtha arrangement, and we went over the roadmap, which is the time signature for 4-time. Is concert F minor, so it is 4 flats, and then we have to be really careful of the general idea of having an accidental. So I was in rehearsal today, and I said, trumpets, 2 and 3, 2 and 3, you gotta nail that E flat. But I think they recited the best they could, but I'm gonna talk to them tomorrow and just be like, hey, if we can't get it down by the first game, let's just wait and see what happens. But at the same time, I want to have more pep music in front of them, and I made the executive decision as a band director since, the program hadn't marched in recent years. I'm going to make the executive decision that we're just going to play everything from the track. That way we sound excellent, and, we want everything to be as solid as possible for the first game. I did talk it over with some of the community members as far as our parade is concerned in the middle of September, and as far as I'm concerned, we are on for the parade. So we're going to be working intensively on that. We're going to work a little bit on pep music, and then we're going to work a little bit on marching. We're probably going to do that on the streets tomorrow, weather permitting, obviously. And we need the national anthem ready to go for next Friday's football game, and we need some stuff that we can do at halftime. So I think we're going to do half playing, half marching, at least for the next couple of days. But then when we get closer to our parade, we are going to have the idea that we are going to work very hard on our parade marching and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it at this point. In my choir classes, we are sightseeing away. In both my choirs, my 4th hour and 5th hour choir, I got students that are on different levels. And what I'm doing for my sight reading assessments is I'm going to assess them on whatever level they are on. So for instance, I have 1 or 2 students that are on level 3 sight reading. I have some that are on level 2, and then I have most that are on like level 1. So we're just going to work on it over time. I'm going to be creating a sight reading assessment evaluation form for them to look at and see what all I will be expecting for that. And our first performance in the high school choir isn't until our homecoming. And so at this point, I'm just focusing on sightseeing fundamentals. I'm just focusing on getting all that drilled in. And more to be sight read, the better we're going to be at contests come near the end of the year. And then in my elementary band class today, we just talked about bass clef. And I have some pretty smart 6th graders in there that want to be in band. And they had some pretty good music instruction from the elementary music teacher. A couple years ago, they've had treble clef, and then they had a little bit of bass clef, but they're kids that I feel like they're going to easily get that down, and we're just going to go on from there. And so tomorrow we're just going to do half playing, half marching for high school band. I hope to have something ready so that all the junior high band kids could play something like that's just not like tuning or scales, because I need music to play. You know, I think my band students just absolutely need music to play. I'm getting ready to find, or try to find, an arrangement of the Star Spangled Banner or something for a unison choir so that my 7th graders can work on that. And then I'm going to print off a sightseeing example that the kids are going to write down the solfege. So, like if you're in C major, like middle C is do. Just going to write do, then re, then mi. And I'm just going to have the kids do that tomorrow as far as 7th grade is concerned. My high school choir is just going to go over the sightseeing evaluation thing. My end a little early. I'm going to ask a colleague or so to see if there's any like fun activities like on Fridays or something that my high school choir kids can do like the last few minutes of class. And then I head over to the elementary school, and I once again get the kids excited for band. I will talk to you tomorrow about my ideal instrumentation for beginning band. And other than that, things are going well. I'm having a lot of fun with the kids. And I will blog with you guys again tomorrow. Take care. Hey, welcome back. If you like these videos this week, hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. I see that there are some subscribers out there, a few more subscribers this week. I truly appreciate it. Let me give you some highlights from Friday. So whenever I came into work on Friday, I showed a little more confidence conducting the band in front of my new students, and we worked on a few more pep tunes for this upcoming Friday's home football game. We worked on an arrangement of You Can't Touch This, and then we also worked on an arrangement of Do Wah Diddy, and I have a feeling that those two for sure are going to be on the charts for this Friday night's game. We also ran the Star Spangled Banner, which, you know, I want to try to get that as perfect as possible. They say when you're a band director, there are 2 songs that you need to nail as perfect as you can. Like, it needs to be played very well. The Star Spangled Banner and Pomp and Circumstance at graduation. And, you know, it's just that the band is going to get better over time. They are going to meet every day. And I think, you know, they're going to do quite fine together. Then I collected t-shirt sizes from everybody. On Monday, I'm going to write a PO for the band t-shirts. Either Monday or Tuesday, I'm also going to write a PO for the choir t-shirts. I only have like 14 members in the choir this year, but all those shirts are going to be ordered. And I'm not as concerned on the choir t-shirts just because of the fact that we don't have a performance until homecoming. But on the band side, we have a home football game this Friday, another home football game next Friday night, and then we have our parade the 3rd Saturday of September. So I'm very excited for and amped up for this opportunity. So I'm just... Right now, I am actually getting some work done around my house. I'm cooking some green beans from my mom's garden, which smell really good. I'm going to have that with quite a few meals next week. I also am doing laundry, or I'm getting ready to finish laundry. and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to that. Our junior high band, we worked on our fight song, which is on Wisconsin. And I have some 8th graders that, are pretty confident in playing that one. The 7th graders are starting to get there, but it's gonna take some patience and perseverance. With the junior high choir, we went over the basics of sight singing, and I've done sight reading factory with them on my smartboard. On Friday, actually, I gave them a physical copy so they can write in all the solfege. They got to do that a couple more times next week, and then they're going to do it on their own and turn it in for a grade. I'm probably going to get that done either Tuesday or Wednesday. I do know that Monday is a sight singing assessment with my high school choir students. And I got some at level 1 on Sight Reading Factory. I have some on level 2, but I got a few students in particular quite talented. They're at level 3 sight singing, and I'm in the position where I'm going to start where they are left off. So for the level 3 people, they're going to start where they, have left off. Okay? Level 1 and level 2 people are going to be exactly the same. Okay? So it's just the fact that, a lot of things have picked up. And I have gone to the gym quite often. And, gotten some exercise. And they say that when you exercise, it sharpens your mind and, you sharpens your muscles. And for me as an educator, exercise sharpens my mind and I'm sharp right on the point. And I felt like I struggled with that just because, I was tired all the time. I wasn't as sharp as far as, how to do some of the job procedures and stuff. But so far, I know it's only week 1. Week 1 has come to an end. But I do know that, I'm getting more confident as a teacher. And I do know that I'm getting some support from my colleagues and coworkers. I actually got a compliment from my principal saying that I'm off to a very good start. And that was a well-deserved compliment. And I just got to keep up the good work. I got to keep up on the discipline. I got to keep up on, trying to not burn out my high school kids as much, doing the same stuff over and over again. So I'm probably going to, set the Star Spangled Banner for the choir aside for a few weeks. And then in the middle or mid-late September, I might pull that up again because our choir is scheduled to sing at homecoming in October. But we are in week number 2. And I got rental night coming up on Tuesday. And the way we're going to do it is, for the kids, if your last name begins with A and it goes all the way through K, then they go from 5:30 to 6. And if the last name's from L through Z, then you go from 6 to 6:30. It kind of eliminates all the crowdedness in the gym. Kind of like what we did for the registration at the elementary school. So we're going to do that next Tuesday from 5:30 to 6:30. And I'm actually going to be at the elementary school probably all afternoon so I can catch up on some grading. And, probably about 5 o'clock I'm going to meet up with the music dealer. And we're going to get set up and everything else. So like I said, if you like this week's videos, hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. And I will talk to you next week. Take care, everybody.